Also, I'm doing a tune-up, 100,000 mile service on my brother's Ford Taurus. It's 2003 with the Vulcan V6. I've already got the 3 rear spark plug wires out. And I just wanted to show you guys how I'm doing this, just because I noticed that there's a lot of jabbering online about whether you need to remove the intake manifold or not, or remove this guy. If you have the proper tools and proper extensions, you can get in there just fine. That's the second spark plug, which is the middle one. I've already gotten, you guys can't really see too well, but there you can see it right there. And the other one is right down in here. You can just see it right there. And with 2 small extensions and your deep spark plug socket, you can get to them. So I'm going to show you guys. It's kind of difficult holding onto the camera and doing this at the same time, as well as a flashlight. But it's pretty easy. You can see my hand. Can't really see it too well, but you can hear it turning. Now I'm going to get it onto the other spark plug. I'm doing everything by feel right now. So now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to show you guys what I'm using here. As you can see, for this other one that's here on this side, I had to remove an extension in order to facilitate that. So I can show you guys just where about it is. And I left it in there because I'm going to thread it out by hand. So, to do your spark plugs on an overhead valve is a lot easier than on the Duratec. The Duratec, you actually do have to remove your intake manifold. And a lot of people on the forums are saying that in order to do this on the overhead valve, you got to remove this cover here for your wipers and, you know, your hood, and it's basically a water seal. But you really don't. As long as you have the correct tools, you don't have to. So it might behoove you guys to buy the proper tools. These things are really cheap. Go to Harbor Freight. Now I'm going to go ahead and start threading out these by hand. We have one spark plug, which is the one over on the right. Actually looks like it's in decent shape. It's Motocraft Platinum. These are probably the original plugs. So I've got a feeler gauge here. These things are great. They don't cost all that much. I think this was another Harbor Freight special. Now, if you guys note, if you have any doubts about your spark plug gap, it's between 42 to 46 thousandths. Both these together, it's a 22, 0.022 and 0.023 is a 45 thousandths gap. So it's a little bit higher than 0.044, but these are supposed to be gapped at 0.044. So just grab your new spark plug, and fits just fine. It's a little tight, but that's because these things are gapped at 0.044. Alright, so I've got the 3 rear ones out. And so I have all the new ones in. Here's one of the old spark plugs. As you can see, it's got a hell of a gap on it. They need to be changed. These are probably the original plugs. So now here I am starting on the front 3. I already got the number 6 plug, or number 4 plug rather, pulled out. It's loosened up. I just need to pull it out completely. Other people were saying on the internet that they were having issues with the center one because of your AC line that's pretty much right in the way. But as you can see, with a normal wobble extension and a few other extensions, you can get it out perfectly fine. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's really not too bad. So I'll be back to show you guys what these 3 look like. So I've got the front 3 removed, and as you can see, they look substantially worse than the rears did. But they are burning clean. There's no oil residue on them or carbon buildup, so that's good. So all 3 new plugs, the gaps are checked, they're in. Now I'm just going to go ahead and install the new wires. Okay, so all 6 spark plugs and wires are in and connected. Let's go ahead and start it up and see how it runs. definitely a lot quieter. I should have got a video of it before I did this. Oh, so it runs and sounds better. Now to finish up the rest of the tune-up. Don't forget to check out those videos as well. Now we're driving the car. Everything's running good. This video, this clip anyways, will be added into both videos. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some gas. It's not hesitating at all now. Runs really smooth, really good. So that saved my brother a few $100s worth of labor for $100 worth of parts. I hope you guys enjoyed these two videos. You all stay classy.